Ready? I'm ready to go. And it's annoying because Bellator was going to do this fight. Logan wrestled for 4 years. He was a D1 wrestler. He wants to fight in the UFC. If you want to fight in the UFC and then you call me a fake fighter, but you can't fight me in MMA. So why does it have to be a boxing match? Why does it have to be half a fight? Like it doesn't.
So
make
why'd
any
you
sense.
agree to the boxing match then?
Because I was just like, I want to fucking fuck this kid up, and the bag is big, obviously.
Do you think that? I think the biggest line right now.
I think I'm a lot bigger in person.
No, I think it's you are big in person.
And
I know. I told you that.
He doesn't realize that.
No,
I told you that last time I met him. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this fucker's big in person.
And I think no
bro.
one knows that. I think people think I'm like a small little kid or something. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
you are bigger in person.
And I'm in his
for
head
sure.
already because like he's been going. I can't say too much, but he's really thinking about pulling out the fight because of how personal it's gone.
But the biggest line right now, it's like, is it like minus
So-
something? The biggest thing you could
That
bet
I
on
don't
right
show
now
up?
is that you don't show up.
How does that work? Though?
I
'Cause
kinda
can
wanna,
tell
like-
you I'm guaranteed to
I
show.
kind of want to lock that in.
But how would that work though? Because I'd be like, oh, I'm guaranteed I'm going to show. That's like I hit by a car.
Yeah, true.
But,
I don't
like-
know. I don't know if that's actually a real thing.
I was
But
talking to my brother about this. I was like, yo, because I'm definitely going to show you. Put money on it. And he's like, if I got hit by cars, I'm rolling you in there in a wheelchair again. That money.
so what happened with the KSI fight then? Why didn't that work out?
There was a lot of things that I don't want to disclose, but there was a rehydration clause that was ridiculous.
But did you agree to that?
No. Well, my manager actually admitted to not seeing it in the contract, but like it was that there was a lot of things with not
Okay, well,
being
you
a
gotta
professional.
Fire, you got to fire that manager.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
right. I wanted it to be a professional fight because it was going to be in England. He picks the judges. He picks the ref. Everything was just like so stupid. I didn't really care about KSI. I wanted Logan from the beginning, and Logan got hurt against Roman Reigns. That was our fight, and then it kind of just threw me into the KSI thing. And then I was going through a lot of stuff with my dad passing and just a bunch of shit. And then they were putting so many stipulations on me, and it's just like
Because you never really talked about that publicly as to why you backed out, right?
There's a bunch of reasons, but it's just I don't really give a shit about.
Who
KSI.
do you think's
Yeah,
the
but
easy-
what's-
who do you think's the easier fight, KSI or Logan?
100% KSI.
So
Look
Logan,
look how athletic Logan is and doing WWE, and he's a bigger guy. I just think that Logan has, and now seeing how he's taking this personal stuff, like his mind is not there.
what have you heard from them on their end?
Yeah, it's bad. It's
Like,
you know,
what are
trouble
they-
in paradise.
What
as
are they
say.
saying?
I can't. The zone has put a little bit of a trap on me, but there's definitely trouble in paradise. You know.
Well, yeah. I mean, how many photos of Logan's girl have you
But
posted?
at the end of the day, too, it's like I'm
What is
not
this?
taking leaked photos from like if you dated her, right, and you sent me a picture of her naked in bed. That's like illegal. That's defamation of character. And I also didn't put any captions on the
How are
post.
you finding all these photos?
Was that a Photoshop?
To be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was like gonna praise him because like you know I'm all about like trans and like LGBTQ and everything. So I was gonna be like, oh, it's awesome. He like has a fiance that's trans. So I thought
You're
she was.
fucked.
And then I looked it up and it was a girl. And then I started seeing all the stuff. So I was like, oh shit.
She's gorgeous though. You don't think? I think she's pretty.
I thought she was like a man.
Have you ever thought about throwing
I
a
think she's
curveball and being
gorgeous.
like, yo, like tweeting like, yo, congrats on the engagement and like being positive or?